Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So I don't know if you guys saw the video a few days back when Renee came to my house and did a video with me. She's one of my viewers who happens to live an hour south of me, and we finally got together and we did a couple videos together. And when she came over, she brought this plethora gift bag that was just, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say because I did not expect anything from her, and she just blessed me with so many things. And of those things that I've been thinking about ever since is a massive amount of these brooches that she gave me, like every style, color imaginable, some in multiple colors, and I've been thinking about them ever since. So there are so many to choose from, and I wanted to do a little jar that I've been making, but I finally got my new mold in, which I unboxed on my last Temu haul. And this is a nice one with a flat lid and is a good size box. Now, I did narrow it down to 3 of them, and I'll show you the 3 that I can't decide through for the first one I'm going to use. And I'm sure you all have already picked your favorite, but I cannot pick my favorite. So what I'm going to do today is use a black holographic glitter on the lid today. So whatever, when I unmold it, whatever looks the best is going to be the winner, and it's going on the lid there. Now, I was going to use my resin casting powder by Let's Resin on this, but I think I'm going to save this for all my little succulent garden molds, because I have some really big ones and I kind of want that look. So today I'm going to use again my polyurethane resin. So this is going to dry really, really quickly. I think it says 10 minutes fast curing, but I don't think you can unmold it for like 30 minutes because it gets really, really hot. So you have 2 minutes to work with it. And it's like water, so you don't need a lot of time to mix it together. So I'm going to brush this first with the black powder. I want the bottom in the white because this stuff dries so super hard. Like, I dropped the last one that I made on the floor, on the wood floor, and it just bounced. It didn't break, it didn't bust, it didn't chip, nothing. So this stuff is really, really durable, and it's like a really, really hard type. So I'm going to use this one again. And like I said, I don't know which one of these 3 I'm going to use until I demold it. So I got some stuff in here, I see, from that bag. So I'm going to get some tape, I'm going to clean that out, and then we'll get some glitter brushed onto the lid. Now, I did measure this with water. It holds exactly 8 ounces, so that's easy. This polyurethane resin is 1-to-1 ratio, either by volume or weight. So whichever one you're used to using, you can do it either way. So they must weigh the same. Like I said, they feel like water. I'm going to just brush. This is the black color holographic glitter by Let's Resin. Everything I use is always linked below in the description box if you're new to my channel. It is a plethora of information and other videos and links and discount codes. So definitely check those out when you're on my channel. That should help you out with everything that I'm using plus extra. So this is really simple to just brush on. And I'm just going to get it all over the place. So this looks like it's not going to be like jet black. It looks like it's almost going to be a lighter color black, but I haven't used this like this yet, so I don't know. I mean, once we pour the opaque resin in here, it could completely change. So I'm just going to get this all done up. And like, this is like the fastest video ever, probably, I think so, because there's really not a whole lot to it. This is like a beautiful jar in a matter of an hour, maybe. Probably start to finish. So let's time it. We'll see how long this takes me, because you're probably going to see most of it. I don't really need to fast forward a whole lot. All right, so I got that. So just make sure, you know, flip it over if you could see through your mold. Make sure you're not missing any spots. See, like right here, I can kind of see it's a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to go over that spot again. And it could be the mold, or it could have been me. I don't know. Hopefully it was me. Yeah, it looks like it was me. So yeah, maybe go over an extra time, because you don't want it uneven when you unmold it, or then you'll be doing like cleanup crew and trying to fix all the little issues you have. Because I really just want to be able to place that brooch right in the center, and that's it, without having to cover up any mistakes that I make. All right. And I'm going to get the extra out because I have a feeling you're going to see it. I just realized there's gold mica powder on this, but you probably won't see it through the glitter. You just don't want the brush mark, so take something and brush it out. So see how I got gold on it? There was gold mica powder on here. But hopefully it doesn't affect my black. I have no idea now, so now it's a surprise unmolding because I didn't really want to do that. All right, so for the polyurethane, you're just going, I do mine by liquid ounces, like volume ounces. So I'm just going to pour in 4 ounces of this one, which is A or B. This is A. And 4 ounces of B, and be prepared with everything to be ready because, like I said, you have 2 minutes to stir and pour. I'll put the lid on later. Make sure you have something clean. So this dries completely opaque white. You can color it with several things. I do have a video way far back in my channel experimenting with the polyurethane resin and every coloring you can put in there and what you cannot. So there are things you can't use. Go back and watch that video because I did ruin my mold. Now this is getting really hot already. Like I'm in real time. I'm not speeding this up. So it is heating up already. I'm gonna go ahead and get it poured in here and then in the lid, and I'll put you on a time lapse for the 10-minute curing and you'll see it turn completely white. So let's get that in there and that in there. I could see a bubble right in there. Now I want to find something real quick. Get that bubble out. Oh, that could be my mica powder because it's not coming out. So it should be okay. I've got everything domed. There's a tiny bit left, so I'm going to quick find a little tiny something to put this in. It is done. It's cold and cooled down. Don had come in. You probably saw his hands. He's like, ouch, that thing is hot. I'm like, I know. It's curing. So I did do a tiny little crystal with some of the extra, which it's shiny in person, but I'm sure you can't see all the sparkle in there. And then this one did not come from this video. I'm making a project outside of the video that I'm not videoing, and I had some extra resin, but I had to show you my favorite mold. He's got freckles from the glitter I stuck in him. Isn't he adorable? I just love this mold. Okay, back to this one. Let's get this unmolded. So I've never unmolded this one before, so I'm going to start with the hardest one first, probably mostly off camera. Maybe not. I'm just gonna peel it down. This one is a very thick mold. I mean, for Temu, I don't know, they have some of the best molds I've purchased. This one is super thick and durable. I'm just gonna put some alcohol down in there. Kind of help, hopefully. I am really impressed with this particular mold from them. I mean, so inexpensive. It's really hard. Well, not really hard, but okay, got it. Just make sure when you unmold your stuff to turn it back the right way right away, so you don't want to ruin your molds. Make them last a little longer. Just trying to get it out of the center now. It's kind of like stuck in there. Okay, let me just fix this. Like I said, this thing is the thickest one I've ever received from anybody. So it made it a little bit more hard to unmold. Here it is. What do you think? Super hard, and it's literally been maybe 30 minutes. I don't even think it's been that long. It trims really nice. I just had a little bit of overpour right there and a little bit over here, so it does trim nice. Again, when this is like in another hour, you know how hard it will be to trim this, so you do want to trim it fairly quickly because it gets way too hard. You can sand it if you need to. I just want to get it trimmed before my window closes. So look at that, really nice. I had some stray glitter, so that's what those dots are, if you can even see them. So that is rock solid. Now for the moment of truth. Trying to get my finger up underneath there. All right, well, I have some bubbles I can see right now. I knew I was looking at something up underneath there, and some gold did come through, so I'm not happy about that. I could always re-pour the lid, I guess. Yeah, it came out gold and black, you guys. Not happy about that. But who knows, maybe it doesn't look, actually it looks good with this one because this is gold and black. Maybe I can just make a few lids. Not so much with the pink. Let's check out the starfish. No, I think this one is the winner for today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my little snippers and I'm going to cut this pin part off. So that was pretty simple. I cut it off with a pair of, I don't know what they're called, snippers. That's my scientific word of the day, my snippers. So since it's gold and black instead of just black, that's the one I'm going with. So I'm just going to take my E6000. Now if I wanted to, I can just pour a couple more lids in different colors or try the black again. I'm just going to glob a nice dollop on the back of this and let it cure overnight. And maybe I will do that since this is a short enough video. I think I'm going to put in the black again. I'll do it off camera. Pour in some more polyurethane resin and see what the black actually looks like without the gold on behind it. Let's do that. Alright, we got some more unmoldings. Here's the extras. This is that little mold that I made from a little tiny crystal. Another one. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know. Maybe somebody will get them in their package. Anyway, this actually, I made this mold from one of these brooches that Renee gave me. Let me just trim that off before I pull it out. So I chose a crystal-like looking one and made my own mold out of it. So let's see what it looks like with polyurethane resin in it. Oh, not too bad. It's shiny. It's got facets. I know it's hard for you guys to see. So let me know if you want to see this mold in my store. It's about, I don't know, it's not that big, but it's got facets all over these leaves. Really pretty. So that is that one. All right, let's see what this black is going to look like. What I should have done was use UV resin to put that brooch on top. So now I have to wait till it cures. So all in all, it could have been 30 minutes to finish this entire video, or this entire jar had I used the other resin. All right, ready? Okay, so there's the difference when you don't accidentally, look at that. I knew I had a blank spot. I was trying to cover it. So I'm gonna pick a brooch for this one and we'll try to UV resin it on this. So what do you think about my choice? This purple one is beautiful on this black. It's really like gray more than it is black. It's called black holographic. I don't know that you'll be able to see the holographics with the glare, but I don't know. I like the purple one. I think I'm going to UV resin this one on. Got my handy dandy light that Renee gave to me. So I'm going to somehow get it in these little cracks just to adhere it. So I'm going to drip it in there. A couple spots. Get it in the center where you want it. And click the light on and cure it. This is probably much faster than that E6000. So I'm super excited to use these. I have so many in that bag and I can't thank you enough, Renee, for giving all these to me. Whoops. Gotta hold it longer. I'm gonna put it in a few more spots, I think. Let me work on that. I'm gonna get you some final pictures. Thanks for stopping in today. Let me know what you think about these little jars. Well, they're not so little, they're pretty good size. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You have a blessed day. Bye.